Viral marketing, a revolutionary practice. This is not a very new term to the people in the field of marketing. Though it sounds like some infectious thing, it has certainly changed the way marketing was perceived. Viral marketing changed the way producers reached out to their consumers. When trying to do marketing, the biggest concern is to reach out to the maximum number of people with the least expense, in terms of time and money. This is what led to this method of marketing. The principles used to advertise in this way are very basic and follows the rules of marketing. They try to appeal to the consumer and use the consumers to be channels of communication. They do not go to every user themselves, but use the existing user as a carrier of their thought and message. Hence, the name viral marketing is very befitting to this mode. There have been many ways in which this method of talking to users have been used. The most recent example can be taken off the networking sites. Not only are they themselves using this form of advertisement, but they are also modes of this type of advertising as well. They have made this method the future method of advertising. This is not only a help to the big giants in the market, but it is also a very effective tool to the self-employers and freelancers. They do not have to rely on the slow ways of reaching out to their customers. They can easily be in the big picture by just being in the river. All they need to do is to get along the flow. The idea of doing this marketing is to identify the best carrier of the message. You do not have to think of who all the users would be. All you need to know is the person with the highest social networking potential. This way, you identify a few carriers and then let them know about your product. From there, your product goes to all the unimaginable places and you find some unthinkable people using your product. This is another very strong reason why this form of marketing is getting so popular. Also, the product which is advertised with this method is extremely easy for the user to adopt and expects the least to be done by the user. This is why they are tempted to take up the product without any hesitation. Another thing that makes the whole idea of viral marketing all the more revolutionary is the viral loop expansion. The shortcoming that was identified in this form was that it could not work on its own. It needs a carrier to multiply and it cannot replicate itself. However, the viral loop expansion has taken this thing a little ahead. Mostly workable in the computers, this way the viral loop has the ability to sustain itself and replicate itself. Hence, the loop never dies out and the message is always there in the market. This is what has been used on all the networking sites to keep their popularity amongst the users and the non-users.